In this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes, a lot of people here at the rescue get sick, but not to worry. Kory and Kim are holding down the fort and making sure all the animals are well taken care of. You're not going to want to miss a single minute of Horse Shelter Heroes.
All right. So this is Cash. He had a mass removed from his left hip last week.
So right now, Doc is excising the tumor, trying to dissect it out into one whole piece. So hopefully we don't leave any pieces behind. And we'll just wait and see what it is when he gets it out.
I don't talk a lot in surgery because I'm sort of paying attention to my patient.
Okay.
So we're just flushing it out and making sure it stays clean. And then next we'll go over and pull Taz out. If he doesn't have a microchip, we'll microchip him.
So today I want to talk about when we get an owner's surrender, our protocol is to make sure that the animal has its vaccinations, it's dewormed, and it has a microchip. Unfortunately, with some staff changes that has been going on, some of the stuff had not been done in the previous, but we are catching up on everything on that and making sure that everyone is fully vaccinated, microchipped, and took care of.
What's up, Taz? How you doing there, buddy? So this is Taz here. He was an owner surrender in the beginning of November. He came with 10 other horses. We're gonna make sure he's got a microchip today and also get him up to date on his vaccines. All right, nothing.
So he's getting a 5-way, West Nile, rabies, and the strangles.
All right, I'm gonna put him in his new pasture. We'll go over to intake 2 next. This is Blue. Blue was another one of the 11 owner surrenders that came in the beginning of November. We're going to microchip him and give him his vaccines. Oh, Blue's good to go.
Sweet, bye Blue. So right now I'm trying to find Blue's name so we can mark down to have Doc just kind of check him out and also get him treated for brain rot.
So whenever you're going to catch a horse in the pasture, doesn't matter how long it takes, you just need to keep trying until you get that horse caught. This is Ace. And, he's definitely food motivated, if you can't tell. All right, let's get you checked out.
He's just fluffy.
I think that's all we need for Ace. This is Cassidy. We'll double check, make sure Cassidy doesn't have a microchip already. All right, so that is the last horse in this pasture that we are doing. Now we're gonna run over to our arena pasture and we are gonna get I think we got 2 horses over there that are ready to be microchipped and vaccinated. Comet is this one right here with the big blaze on his face, and then Rico is the bay. Yes, Comet, I'm gonna catch you. It's just kind of going at him in a way that doesn't look aggressive to the horse. If I was facing him like this, you see how I put that pressure on? It was barely any pressure, but he started moving away. We'll make friends one way or another.
Newborn day and that still warm glow. Life's in long lost times ago. Close my eyes so I can see the light. Time stands still while the sun goes round. Distant winds making silent sounds. Daylight waiting to come relieve the night.
So we just got a letter in to us, and I opened it up, and it almost brought me to tears. We had a 11-year-old girl, Grace, as well as her friend, Emma, write us a lengthy letter, and her friend write us a great letter discussing pretty much that they're 11 years old and they have decided to make a donation to us because they admire the work that we do. From the last act of kindness to protesting against the big lick. I love all of the auction rescues. I myself have 4 horses that I care for as well. I love what you do and you're outstanding. So we wanted to touch on that and say thank you, Grace. We appreciate these letters. We put them up. And then she also decided to donate $448, which was all of her Barrel Series youth racing. So that was really, really, really sweet, and it took my breath away and brought a tear to my eye. And we just want to say thank you, Grace. We appreciate the support, and we could not do what we do without you. So we appreciate it.
Any pressure that we're going to put on and try to get him to shoot, we got to make sure we do it in his left. There we go. It's not ideal to put on the halter from the opposite side. I'm going to double check your records, make sure that this is Cody. We're pulling these guys out today. We're going to reevaluate them, and we're also going to clean them up a little bit. Horses get a bunch of mud on their legs. They can develop a fungus called scratches, and it is really painful for them. So you don't know a horse or first starting it, you want to try to get these wraps on quickly. You want to make sure you got a couple wraps where you just go and tighten it up too. Because if he decides he wants to take off bucking, that saddle won't go anywhere. But if you only got one wrap on there and you pull it tight with one wrap, that saddle will be rolling his belly in no time. I am way too heavy to ride this horse, so I just want to do an initial evaluation and see how he does with the saddle on his back. But I'm gonna have to wait until I get a lighter trainer out here in order to evaluate him under saddle. But from what I'm seeing so far, it looks good. For the time being, we're gonna mark him down as a level 4. And then upon further evaluation, we'll go from there. It starts with the C, I know that much. Cleatsta.
Okay, that's 1568.
Is it? So I've already decided that she's going to be a level 5. I'm just trying to get some work done on her feet real quick before we put her back, so maybe it'll kind of stick a little bit. I'm scanning her microchip so we can make sure we know who she is. During the evaluation, I noticed that this horse was lame in the hind right. So we can't do a riding evaluation until she is cleared by doc. What's it say for her age?
20.
20. So with where she's at with her ground training and everything.
About level 3.
Yeah, level 3. Again, this horse is too small for me to ride. So I will not be doing a riding evaluation, but with all the groundwork that she's been doing so far and how she just stood real quiet when I put the saddle on, doesn't seem to be too bothered by anything. We'll mark her down as a level 3. My guess is that she's probably a level 2 or a level 1, but we have to wait until we have somebody that's small enough to ride her and figure that out for us. That is the end of the evaluations for today. Tomorrow we'll pick up with the last pasture that we have to evaluate, and then we're going to evaluate some Mustangs. So that should be fun.
Right now we are doing our nightly checks to make sure everybody's got hay, everybody's got water, make sure that everybody's bedded down for the night so we can start our day all over tomorrow.
All right.
So this is Tucker. He was one of the owner surrenders that came in from Texas. They thought that he was a cryptorchid, but we palpated him and we found both testicles. So we were able to geld him. So now we're gonna get him up to date, microchip, vaccinations, and dewormer.
Right up in here, right?
Microchip, yeah. Did much better this time than they did with the xylazine. We were trying to figure out if he actually had testicles or not. So we are giving him Exceed. We did notice that he had a snotty nose when we were pulling him out of his stall up in quarantine. Hey, that microchip did not go in the skin. So we are gonna need to get another one.
All right, y'all, that is what a microchip looks like, in case you're wondering.
Pretty cool.
So that one did not go in, so we're gonna get another microchip and try again on him. He's really gonna hate y'all now.
It's a shame that's as big as he's gonna get. I bet he'd made a cool horse if he'd, he probably still will with the right training for like some little kid. But he would have been something cool if he would have been able to fully grow.
Another microchip.
Microchip number 2.
Number 2.
I'm gonna get it in this time.
Yep, you got in.
Well, that's it for you. Let's get some shavings in here. So Adonis's transport came today and picked him up. And while they were here, they also looked at Cash.
There is a rainbow up over your house while you've been soaking.
He does respond really well to leg pressure. I think I was saying that last week too.
If only you could see.
Yeah, same thing I was saying last week. He just needs a little tune-up. Once he's got that job, see, he agrees with me. Once he's got that job, he's just gonna fall right into this place.
It out. What do you need to get free inside?
Don't bunk me. Thank you. How considerate. Come on, buddy. How do you do with new adventures?
There is a garden growing in the yard. There is a
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with just Adonis today,
All right,
and then hopefully be able to come back and get another guy. Just don't wanna
absolutely.
do too much at one time and
No, I understand
have to
100%.
bring him back and put him through more stress, so.
Yeah, ultimately they decided not to take Cash home. He's blind in one eye, and they didn't think he'd be good for their camp program.
All right, what color you want? Is blue your color? Rope? Or pink's probably not your color. It was like, he weighs 400 pounds, and all of the halters are like 200 to 300, and then 500 to 800. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I just fell in love with him of how just calm he is and great for kids, because we're going to use him to just teach younger kids how to care for horses and different things. He agrees. And so we thought a pony would be good because a lot of our ranch horses are just really tall, so it'd be good for kids' first experience with a horse.
The stall fronts for our new vet hospital are just coming through the front gate, and I have to go help unload them. Hey, just got a little bit busier. Apparently it's too heavy for the tractor to unload. We need a bigger tractor.
All right, y'all, it's Christmas time, and that means that we gotta decorate the tree. Last year, Shelby was here to help me, but I think I'm on my own because she's out of the office today. So let's get this thing decorated.
I'm just trying to get back in the flow of things.
What do you mean back in the flow of things?
I was out for a couple of weeks because I was sick. I worked from home, but now I'm back in the office trying to get all caught up and get everything organized and back on track. Is it just that this is up, or is it?
Probably. We probably could spin it around.
What if we spun it around? It'll.
Just hold the light strand and twist the tree.
There you go.
These aren't even. So yeah, it's a bit of a Grinch tree, I think.
What do you mean by Grinch tree?
I think if you know, you know. Yeah. Oh, except this. All right, y'all, the tree is all decorated. We had a supporter hand make these ornaments, and if you want to buy some, you can go on our website to our shop and order some homemade ornaments if you like. So.